These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Nader from the Mideast. Says Sudani is going to get elected again. He's doing a great job and we want him back in office. Nobody is like him for now and nobody can give us what we need. Frank26 says, in my opinion, it's happening. The process has begun and we are looking for them to put it in action. Mark Z has a comment, says the CBI governor came back out at a business forum and said we have no plans on changing the value against the dollar rate. Remember, Kuwait did the same thing and the next day they RV'd. Mark Z says the article was almost completely BS. And yes, we heard the same thing in Kuwait and then they changed the rate the same day. Samson article quotes central bank governor, we have comfortable foreign reserves capable of defending the exchange rate. All right, Walking Stick, Aki banking friend and U.S. update. Walking Stick says, what about the speech that Alak made this morning, saying he has no plans to change the rate of the dinar? Aki says, yeah, right. And he was laughing and said, what am I doing here? Then what am I doing here? This is plausible deniability, stopping the speculation before the rate is given. They will protect the new exchange rate to the bitter end. Claire has an article quote with al-Sudani and al-Maliki, al-Amiri, al-Abdai, and Abtan, the most prominent candidates for prime minister. Quote, political figures who have expressed interest in the position of prime minister within the two factions include Nuri al-Maliki, Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, Hadi al-Amiri, Haider al-Abadi, and Naim al-Abudi and Abdul Hussein Abtan, in addition to other names from the third faction, namely Assad al-Adani and Muhammad al-Mahai. Moving on, Pimpy community comment said, I think Sudani is corrupt. Sorry, I think he's been holding this back the whole time. There's an article that says he's rushing the parliament, he's rushing the calm, and he wants to make an announcement only he can make. Then he says in the article, oh, we've been waiting 18 years and everyone is about to be prosperous globally. How is anybody going to be prosperous at 1310? I think they're pressured by Trump. Pimpy says Donald Trump wouldn't tell him to change the rate. He doesn't have the right to do that. They're a sovereign country. He's not making them change their rate. If they were pressured by somebody, it would be the IMF. Lastly, Frank26 question. Everybody keeps saying they're going to have different rates for different people. There's no way they could do that because it would cause mass hysteria. There's got to be just one rate for the masses. Do you agree with that? Frank26 says yes. You cannot have a dual currency rate. It's against the law, and there is only one rate.